Hey, what's going on, guys? Before this video began, I just thought I'd let you know you guys might be hearing some background noises in the background, and that is because I have the fan turned on. It is currently 90 degrees where I live right now, so I wasn't gonna turn that thing off. I already turned off the AC and I changed the settings from high to low, so hopefully you guys are okay with it. Aside from that, let's get right into the video. Welcome back, my fellow otakus, it's Jeikun here, and today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming My Hero Academia game. Now, just a little background information before I get started on this video. I've been a fan of My Hero Academia for a really long time now. I've started watching it when the anime first aired. Now, I haven't really read the manga prior to that, but after the first season of My Hero Academia ended, I decided to go back and read everything again from the manga, and I'm currently all up to date on the manga. This is just a little background information on how much I'm invested in the series, I guess. So when the game was first announced sometime, I believe it was last year, I had really high expectation for the game, and this year's E3 they showed us a lot of new gameplay. A lot of people got to play it at E3, and unfortunately I wasn't able to go and record anything myself or play the game myself, so I can't say anything that, I can't say for sure my opinion on the game yet, but I've seen enough videos and I've seen enough gameplay and people reviewing the gameplay to the point where I feel like I have a pretty good opinion on how I feel about the game, at least, if that makes any sense. So I don't really think this is the game that I expected My Hero Academia to be, but at the same time it is what I expected it to be. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you guys, but I do have a few problems with the gameplay I've seen so far, but it's only pretty minor things, I think. But aside from that, I think everything is perfectly fine. Now I'm just gonna start off by saying some of the things I really like about the game. I feel like the graphics for the game is really compatible with the series. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use, but I feel like the gameplay just suits the anime and the style of the show. So if you guys seen the anime or read the manga, and you've seen the gameplay if you guys have seen the gameplay and watched the anime and read the manga, you guys would know what I'm talking about. So like, it just suits each other, it's not like the game's not too realistic, and it's pretty cartoonish, and that's just what My Hero Academia is. So I feel like they did a really good job representing the show right there. And another thing I feel like they did a really good job is with the character models and the skills that they have, like the assists that they call in, and like the sound effects when they attack. I feel like they did a really good job with that, and I have no complaints there. Now, one of the, I guess, the complaints I have, guess there would be more complaints than the positive parts, but that's good because they have a lot of time to fix it, and if we share our opinion, who knows, maybe they'll fix it, right? So one of the biggest problem I have with the gameplay that I've seen is the gameplay seems really floaty. Now I'm sure a lot of YouTubers have already said this. In fact, I know a lot of YouTubers have already said this, but I mean, it's how I feel, so I thought I'd share it with you guys anyways. If you guys have seen gameplay, which I'll probably be looping some sort of gameplay in the background of this video, since I didn't get to record any footage, I'm just gonna have to grab some from YouTube. So if you guys are looking at the background, there should be gameplay, and you guys should know what I mean by when I say the combat seems really floaty. Now, that really upsets me, because, not really upsets me, it kind of triggers me, that I don't understand why some of the characters are floating in mid-air all of the time, or how the characters are walking on the wall. Like, the game does seem a lot like Naruto, but this ain't Naruto, Like, I don't understand how they're walking on walls. I don't know how All Might is just dashing across the map on the wall. I don't understand how the characters are fighting on the wall. Now, I don't know. Something about that just triggers me. I don't know. I don't think it will be game breaking, but at the same time, from the gameplay, it does seem to be a bit of game breaking to me. So some characters like the Gravity Girl, her combos, like if you're in the air, she will always, I don't know what combo it is, but she has this combo where she will grab your face and drag you down on the floor, and I feel like that's pretty easy to pull off, considering her abilities makes you float in the air, and she could probably just keep doing that and doing that. So I'm not sure how they're gonna balance the game. I'm pretty sure they have some way of balancing it, I just haven't seen it myself. So that's one of my biggest complaints right now. And the second one is how the game, I'm not sure what the right word for it is. It's just how the game plays out. Like, some of the characters and some of your moves, I don't know, it just feels really weird. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But like sometimes when you're running around the wall, like say you're just running, right? You could run into a building and that building will break. I don't understand how that happens, but I kind of get it. If All Might runs into a wall at full speed, the building might break. But I've seen like gameplay where like shit, forgot his name, Todoroki, right? He ran into a wall and the wall just broke. Like, he was literally just running into it and the wall broke. I mean, now granted, it's nice that the game has destructible environments, which a lot of fans have been asking for in anime games like Dragon Ball and Naruto. So I'm glad that they implemented that in My Hero Academia, but I feel like I don't know, I feel like they're breaking the environment pretty easily there, and that's not something that, I mean, at least it's not something that I think we should be proud of, or they should be proud of, because, you know, it doesn't make sense for me to be walking into a pillar and that pillar just suddenly collapse. So I'm not sure how to feel about that, but, you know, it's really my biggest complaint with the game right now is how floaty it feels and how floaty it seems. I don't know, that's my biggest turnoff. So right now the game is announced for the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. Now I'm definitely going to be picking this up for the PS4 because I don't see myself playing this on the Switch at all. Now when the game was first announced, I thought I might be picking up on the Switch depending on what type of game it is, but after finding out that it was a fighting game, there's no way I'm going to be picking this up on the Switch. I just don't feel like fighting games would work on the Switch unless you have a Pro Controller. And if I'm using a Pro Controller, I'm most likely going to be at home. And if I'm at home, why would I play my Switch when I have stuff like my PC and my PS4 or my Xbox, right? So that's my logic behind it. Honestly, another thing, this kind of going a bit off topic. They also announced a Switch version of Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm most likely not going to be picking that up as well, just because of the same reason I just said. Like, I probably won't ever be playing a fighting game on my Switch. So there's that going on, but that's pretty much just my opinions on My Hero Academia. I wonder what you let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you guys think the gameplay feels floaty? I know I read a lot of comments on the gameplay. No one really seemed to be mentioning that. I'm wondering if it's only me and a certain few of people that is bothered by this, but I don't know, it bothers me a lot. I'm still gonna pick up the game regardless. I'm a huge fan of My Hero and I'm gonna play anything that with My Hero on it, right? They could have made a strategy game for all I care and I still would play it. Granted, actually now that I think about it, I think a strategy game for My Hero Academia would be pretty cool, like a turn-based game maybe. Who knows, maybe sometime in the future they'll develop something like that. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Let me know what your guys' thought and comments are in the comment section below. It's been a while since I actually properly made a video. A lot of stuff has been happening. I don't feel like talking about it too much because it's pretty boring. It's just school work pretty much. So I noticed that I'm stuttering a lot when I'm making videos again, and hopefully I'm gonna start recording more to get rid of that, because I feel like I got pretty good at talking in front of a microphone in the past. So now I feel like that progression I made is slowly disappearing. So hopefully I will have, well, I'm definitely going to be recording more, and hopefully I'll get rid of this problem that I have coming back to me. Now, there's a lot of games that I have in mind for upcoming videos. In fact, I was going to record a gameplay video today for something, which I'm not going to say yet, but the game isn't actually available right now, even though it's supposed to come out today, but I'm guessing it's just time zone differences. So I will probably be doing that tomorrow or sometime this week or next week, but hopefully you guys look forward to that. But aside from that, I've rambled on for too long, so I'm gonna let you guys go now. Hopefully you have a good day, good night wherever you're around the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.